Hey guys, this is John once again. I haven't placed a video for a very long time, but today I'm going to be discussing common remote office or enterprise setup using a Nexus. Um, so these are some common design of a high available network for your remote office, and this is widely used, or the most common one to use. So I got two firewalls over here, and then we're gonna run HA pair on this one. We're gonna use the port 3 as the internet, but it doesn't matter anymore right now. I'm gonna start it off, and then so port 4 is gonna be the HA. Port 2 and port 1. Port 2 and port 1 over here would be the LACP. And then we're going to run vPC on this Nexus switching, and then LACP again on the IDF or access switch, and then the workstations, right? So servers usually commonly you're going to be putting it on the Nexus side. You're not going to be putting it on the access on the IDF switches. So mostly commonly you're going to be putting like phones or workstations over here. So that this is the most common design that a lot of companies use right now. But if you don't have Nexus switch, it's fine. I don't we rarely use Nexus switch either way because it's so expensive. We just use like stackable switches over here. It's the same concept and design if you're going to be stacking the switches on your core, but VPC is much complex because it adds a lot of configuration. Otherwise the stacking is just going to need to stack them up and then plug them in the same thing, but don't plug anything from both of your core, and just kind of like made it so let me just create one here. So if it's for stacking, right? For stacking, you don't need this cable. Let's say this is your core. This is your core, right? So you don't need this 3 cables, but everything will be the same, right? And then LACP over here, LACP over here, LACP over here, same thing, right? The difference between the Nexus is its ability to have different management planes rather than the stack. So this is more redundant, but I would say stacking switches is redundant as well, because even if you lose one of your stack, your technically your switch is still going to be operational in a sense. Yeah, so let's get started. Let me just pause the video, and then once this loads up, I'm going to be able to show this to you guys. Alright, I have my secure CRT. Let's open this up. So open this up, and then open this up. So yeah, let's run it over. I'm gonna pause the video and go back. Okay guys, so I've finished the basic I've turned up all the all the switches and firewalls. You just rename it. So this will gonna be our IDF switch. This one, NX1, will be this. NX2 will be this, right? And FortiGate 1, FortiGate 2. Okay, so I already configured an IP address on this thing. Show sys interface. Let's say port 3.192.168.1.250. And sys interface show. This is 251. Okay, so let's open that up. 250. And this one is 192.168.1.251. So you're gonna make it very simple. We're gonna turn up the HA first. Connect this to the internet so that system settings, begin. Let's say FortiGate B, right? Oh shit. And then this one we should be FortiGate -A, right? And then click apply. I'm going to go over to network interfaces here, or static routes. I'm going to point to my default gateway over here, so it's port 3. 192.168.1.1. Same as this one, port 3. Okay, click enable on that thing, so I should be able to ping my outside. Yep. Okay, gotcha. Go back here, configure, create a interface. I'm not gonna create an interface over here. Let's create an interface over to this. So LACP trunk. Interface member would be port 2 and port 1 and 2. But it doesn't show here. Let's see why. Port 1, port 2. Okay, because port 1 has all of these, maybe. I don't know, let's see. God. I can't even configure that thing. And let's try to... Okay, what if we do this? Oh my god. It's hanging up on me. Okay, let's not use port 1. I'm gonna... You know what? If I scrap it all up, it will trip on me. So 2 and 4, right? Okay, so let me... I don't want to shut these down. Hold on. Let's see. And show. Edit port 1. Port 1. Set mode static. Set allow access. Ping. Set. And so okay, let's just turn on the magic. Let's see. Okay, so it is gone, right? So it's gone. Okay, can we add it now? Okay, we can, right? So 1 and 2. I'm just gonna configure this thing because I'm not gonna configure the other side. Device detection enabled, ping, and ping. Just ping. Doesn't matter. So I got this. I'm gonna create a sub interface for this. VLAN 10. VLAN 10. Turn that on slash 24. Ping. Let's use the DHCP on this thing. Very basic, right? So we're gonna create another one, which is VLAN 20. VLAN 20. CP trunk. VLAN 20. 11/24. Okay, enable DHCP. So that will run my thing here. This is VLAN 10. This would be VLAN 20, right? Okay. Oh, we got it. Let's go to System HA. Go to System HA. Now configure the HA active passive. This would be the prime So group name, test. Copy that here. Change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a very basic one here. Okay, session pickup. Session pickup. Your monitor interface will be the port 4, and then heartbeat would be the port 4. Unicast, nope. So, actually, I don't think I need this one. Okay, click OK. And then let's see. I'm gonna pause this thing really quick, and then I'm gonna get back to you guys once this one came up. Okay, so now they're synchronized, so I'm not able to access this anymore. So this would be the master, FortiGate A, and FortiGate B will be the secondary. Alright, so I got internet access, I created all the VLANs. Let me just create the policy here. So security profiles, settings, I get system feature visibility, allow a name policy, and then I'm only for interface policy, policy advanced options, click apply, then go to policy and objects, create new, and then let's put any. Alright, so this will whitelist everything. So for test purposes, we don't, you know. And then we're gonna use NAT all sessions. Okay. So that this policy will allow everything technically. So yeah, I don't need to do anything about that. So I got policy, I got things, I got the routes. So the next thing we're gonna do is this is pretty much configured already. We're gonna move into the Nexus one, or switch one first. Let's make the Nexus one as the last, right? So conf t VLAN 10 name. I'll put name. Oops, VLAN 20 exit. All right. Int GI int range GI 03 and 00. Switch port mode access. Int GI 03 switch port access VLAN 10 int GI 00 switch port mode access VLAN mode access VLAN switch port access VLAN 20. So and then int GI int range 1 to 2 and channel group 1 mode active, right? You can do active, so it's fine, it's gonna work. Okay, and then alright, no shutdown, right? Exit import and channel, and okay, let's do this. Show IP brief. Figure out what that is. Port channel 1, right? So why I can't import channel 1 mode trunk? Export trunk encapsulation now 1Q switch port mode trunk. Okay, so we did the LACP, we did the VLANs over here, we trunked this thing, and we And so show ether. Why does every time cry? Show ether channel summary. Right. So okay. So GI1, GI2. It's letter S. It's letter 2. S suspended, or S. Big S is layer 2. Big D is down right here. So this is down right now. It's not yet up because now we're going to move on to the Nexus thing, right? So let's do this first. Nexus. So we're going to enable LACP and then feature vPC. And then let's go to VRF context, vPC, let's say vPC1. Make it simple, right? Description, NX vPC, and exit. Then I'm gonna copy all this to here, conf, and then description. Copy this thing so that everything would be the same, right? Okay, next. Oops, exit. Right? So, exit. So now we have created the VRF that we're going to use. The next step that we have to do is... Oh, I haven't enabled the... Yeah, I haven't enabled the feature over here. So feature, LACP, feature, VCP, and then we're gonna create a domain conf vpc domain 1 over here, vpc domain 1 over here. So let's copy everything. So I'm gonna click exit on this, exit on this. So we don't need to change this thing, even if they say something. You don't need to actually do that, right? Because it's not, it doesn't matter, right? So now we're gonna create an interface. Let me go back here. I'm gonna create an interface over here to be your management, because we're gonna need to move it to the VRF that we created earlier, right? So let's try to do that. Int 1 interface E1/4, and then IP address. Let me see, what IP address should we use? 1.1. I got 1.1 already, right? So let's say 2.2.2.1/24, right? And then no shot, and then I think it's VRF member vPC1, and then now over here we're gonna move it as well to same thing, right? Int eth 1/4, and then we're gonna put the same IP. This is 2.2.2 IP add 2.2.2/24, no shutdown, VRF member vPC1, right? And then I'm gonna go back to this vPC domain because I'm gonna create the peers now. Click exit on this. Peer, so vPC domain 1 is what we created earlier. So peer keep alive destination 2.2.2.2, and then source 2.2.2.1 VRF vPC1. Okay, copy this thing as well. exit, vPC domain 1, and then peer keep alive, what's that? Destination, right? Destination 2.2.2.1, source 2.2.2.2, VRF vPC 1, exit. So let's wait for the keep alive. It will, if it will turn up. Let's wait for a little bit, but let's see. Show vPC peer keep alive. Oh, not reachable. Look at that. Let's see. Let's wait for it. 2222. Right? How about this? 2221. Show. Yes. Oh, it doesn't show. That. Peer keep alive. Destination. Yeah, I'm 222.1, right? I'm 222.1. Maybe let's wait for it for a little bit. Maybe it doesn't want to, come up. Because it doesn't want to come up. Let's see. Show vPC keep alive. IP not reachable. Oh, I think I should have made trunk port on this thing, right? No, it's a routed port. It's port ether 10414. Ether 1/421/4. Show run interface E1/4. Let's copy this. vPC1, vPC1. Show vPC domain. Show vPC brief. Peer link is not configured. Wait. Ah, 2.2.2.1. No route to host. Interesting. VRF PC1. I have to. I did create the vPC domain, right? Oh, right. Warning. Delete config. Okay, so. Alright, I gotta do this again, I guess. Let's go back to here. And then. Alright. Let's see. So you're not gonna be doing. And then copy that. 2.1. Okay. Okay, it should be up now. Ping 2.2.2.1 vPC1. Okay, I can ping it now. So if I go back here and I don't know. This is kind of old, but I did it this like 5 months ago, wherein I enable the IP first and then the VRF, but it doesn't kill my IP, so I'm not sure why. Peer is alive. All right, so make sure we're here. Okay, so yeah, let's get it going. So the next thing, what should I configure next? I think I'm gonna enable the LACP now. Did I? Yeah, I did enable the LACP now, right? So let's see. Interface. Let's go over here first. Enter ETH. What's IP interface it is. Internet Eth 1 range 1 EE1/5 to 6, and then I'm gonna create a channel group on this thing because I'm gonna set it up now to bind this two together, right? So channel, let's put it 2 because I'm gonna connect this. Well, let's put it 20 because this is vPC to Nexus to Nexus connectivity. So I don't really need it to. Let's do the 1 and 2s on the earliest side, right? So channel group 2 mode active. I already said you can do active on this thing, so it doesn't really matter. Description NX to NX peer. Okay, done. No shutdown. Again, switch port mode trunk. Switch port mode trunk. Okay, it's L3 interface, they say. So I think I'm gonna go exit on this thing and then import channel 20, right? No shutdown. Switch port mode trunk. Okay, it's loading. Oh my god, what happened? It's hanging up. Okay, it loads now, guys. So I'm gonna go back to this and I'm gonna copy all the things that I did on my NXOS one or NX1, right? So this one is the same. Description. No shutdown. Exit. That's it. 1, 2, 3. Right. And I'm gonna go back to import channel 20. And then switch port. No shutdown. Oh my god. So switch port mode trunk. Click exit. And then the next step is, did I add vPC peer link already? Oh shoot. So this, we're still in here. Let's see, vPC peer link. Okay, let's run this again over here. Import channel 20. vPC peer link. That's our peer link. So let's see what'll happen. Peer adjacency formed. Okay. One up. Exit. So we're gonna. Okay, so this is now up. I think we're good. That's the basic configuration for the vPC. Now I think we're gonna need to create a channel group for this 1.1.3.1.3.1.1.1.2, right? So let's do that actually. Let's see how I'm gonna do it. So going back, that one will be 1, right? So channel group, oops, channel group. Everything here is a routed interface already, so I'm gonna, if I show in status, I don't want that to get routed, right? So 1.3 and 1.3 should be trunk at all cost, right? Why 1.4 is the routed one in here, but you know, I see this, it's trunk. 1516 doesn't need any IP, right? So let's do this. Int channel int e1/3 channel group 1 mode active, no shut, exit, and int port channel 1 no shut, switch port mode, switch port mode mode trunk, right? And then exit. Here, let's do that as well. 1313, right? E13. Channel group 1 mode active. No shutdown. Exit. Import channel 1 switch port. Let's wait for it. Oh my god. That's so low. Let's wait for that thing to come up. Okay, switch port, no shutdown. Let's wait for it. Still loading. Okay, exit. Now here, if you could show, so ether, so channel, they need to show ether port, yeah, port channel summary. So this one is, the one is SU. So it's switched. Capital S is switch. U up. So this is up, right? So remember earlier when we were doing this, it's SD, right? It's SD. So now we're gonna do it again. Show channel ether channel sum, right? So now it's up, right? So we're gonna need to just create a VLAN over here. VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and then VLAN 10, VLAN 20. Now we're gonna need to configure the switching part, or the upper part, which is my Forti gates. So int e1/2 channel group 2. This is going to be 2. Actually, I think we should have. Hold on, let's see. channel group 2 mode active. ETH 1 2. What's this? Well, sounds like it's passive. No shutdown. Did I configure it the same? Yeah. 1/2, right? Okay, let's make it 5. It's not used to. Alright, no shutdown. And then exit. And then this one is ent. So I think I'm gonna use, since this is an HA, right? I'm gonna use 5 over here as well, because this one tends to channel group 2, channel group 1. Well, let me take a look at that. Yeah. And then, where am I? Sorry, I have to open my phone. Channel group 5, int ETH, import channel 5, no switch port, and then mode trunk, no shutdown. Oh, this is Nexus 09, right? So no shutdown on this thing, and then I think I'm good. I'm gonna create a new one, other one for ETH 1/1. So 1/2, right? So 1/1. So channel group 6 mode active, no shut, exit, int import channel 6 switch port, no shut, switch port mode trunk, exit. So show port channel summary. So I got 5 6. Yeah, everything is up now, but because I already configured the LACP here, remember, this thing is configured already, so it should come up. Earlier it's down, right now it's up, see? But let's try. What more should we configure here? I go back to NXOS, and then ETH 1 2 is port 5. Wait, ETH 1 1. This one is port 6. Okay, port 5, port 6. Okay, so Ether channel, int ETH 1/2, port, channel group 5, mode active, right? No shutdown, exit, and then go to int port channel 5, switch port, Mm. Uh, Look at that, guys. It loads so long, but switch port mode trunk. Oh, let's wait for it for a little bit, guys. And then switch port mode trunk, and then no shutdown. And then we're gonna exit. We're gonna go eth1/1, and then after that we're gonna try the vPC, see if it gets any IP. We're gonna run pings and do a little configuration. Just like this. All right. Once that's done, let's do a little bit of configuration or kind of like a ping test, I would say. So I'm done here. Int eth1/1. Channel group 6 mode active. No shut. Exit. Port channel and port channel 1 or 6. Switch port. Okay, let's wait again. Okay, switch port mode trunk. Okay, guys. Thank you for waiting. Yeah. So right now we're gonna try to run show port channel summary. We got everything up in here, so this means that so this or let's see. So this is PO1 is 1/3, so this is the one, right? And it's up. This is it. And then PO5 is in 1/2. This is it for going to FortiGate. Port 6 or channel group 6 is 1/1 or this one right here. So this is port 20 is this, right? Your peer link. And then other side is this one. So let me just do this again. So PO1 again 1/3 over here. PO5 1/2 is over here. PO6 1/1 is over here, and then this PO20 is the peer link, right? So yeah, everything is up now. If we show vPC over here, yeah, we can see adjacent C peers alive. vPC is configured. There's 3 and everything is sharing active VLANs 1020, right? So now I'm trying to run a ping. I have already opened this up and trying to run a ping over here, and everything works just fine. So even if I just for example, I turned down this primary FortiGate. Let's log into this thing. So you're on the B now because I shut it down. But yeah, let's say it's B, right? The primary is B, and all the traffic are coming in through the B. So we can see it here. Let me go over here and then show matching logs. So that's vPC going to quad 8s. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this off. This is the B. I'm going to shut it down. Okay. And then to fail over to the A. And then if you can see, I got a timeout, but it will soon come back because of the HA kicking in, right? I can turn this back up. I can go ahead and admin. See, it turns back to A. And then, yeah, session sync should be the same, yeah. So here, but it's A now. So I forget about that, but you can ping right here, right? And apart from that, nobody ever changes over here. Um, Nobody changes over here. This one. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's just a very basic commands. You could do a lot of things here too, but you know, depends on you. But I'm just gonna copy all the configs that I did. So I have to reboot this thing, and it killed my config. So I did copy paste it. But let me see, hostname confd hostname NX-2. All right, but still the same thing. All right. Okay. Even if I start this one, it's killing me if I rebooted this thing. So I'm gonna have to actually copy and paste all of this thing, because the next video that we're gonna do is we're gonna use the same thing, but what we will do is we will incorporate the routing over to our vPC, right? So I haven't done that yet. So that's something that I haven't really touched on, but I'm gonna review it, and you know, hopefully guys will share it to you. But you know, this is a very old, this is not a new technology, so kind of like hope you get the point of it. But yeah. Okay. So first step, the first step that we did, we configured this. Let's just recap. First step we did, we configured the FortiGates, configure the HA, configure the switching LACP, configure the LACP on the Fortinet as well, and then we go to the Nexus switching, configure the vPC, configure LACP. So that's all the configuration that you need in order to turn this up. You know, this could be like a lot of switches. It doesn't matter what switches it is, but if you configure your vPC the same way, it should work properly, right? So if you go to LACP trunk in here, see it's up, like getting the HCP, right? Yeah, so that is pretty much it. Thank you guys. I hope you like this video and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye bye.